Cheers. Good evening, sweetheart.
Love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so I've been thinking. I'm more curious. Where are we going on our trip this year?
Well, got to do the salute first.
Rules.
So, I've been kind of considering some things, and I think that we ought to go travel Europe for a year.
Well, that's something different.
That is something different, and I think that we're going to have to start a YouTube channel.
Okay, when you say travel Europe for a year, do you really mean that? Because that's something I've always wanted to do.
No, I say that we sell our lovely home here and everything, and we're going to go and see if we really enjoy Europe for a year.
I'm totally in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Yay!
Yay! Why? Why now?
Well, we're still healthy. We're enjoying life. Our kids are all moved away and living in their own houses.
We do have a big empty nest.
Well, and that's what we're going to call our new YouTube channel, From Nest to Nomads.
I love that.
That's right. We're going to do this. We're going to go and travel Europe for a year. We're going to...
You know we do work from home, so why wouldn't we make home anywhere?
Well, that's another beauty of being able to do this now at this stage in our lives, is that we do work from home. And then what I'd like to do is not live out of a suitcase. And so that my suggestion is that when we go to Europe, we pick a central location and go through that area, and then pick up and move on after that.
I love that idea because I think if I was constantly moving, packing, unpacking, moving, unpacking, I think I would go crazy. Well, you know what's kind of exciting about this is I know you and I are always searching for ways to connect on a deeper level, but we also view ourselves as citizens of the world. So I think this gives us a really grand opportunity to view the world in a different way than we ever have been able to.
No, and we like to travel, but we don't like to travel where all the tourists go. So this is going to be a perfect opportunity to actually show how people live in the regions that we go.
I love that. And you know, interestingly, I don't view this as we're running away from anything. I really look at this as we're really leaning in to a whole new chapter in our life, which is super exciting to me.
We get to go out there and we'll explore a part of the world that we both enjoyed, part of it.
Yes.
And see some new regions.
Yes.
And then we get to go and figure out whether this is something that we're interested in to make a commitment further, or just want to come back home.
Well, home's not bad.
Well, we love it here.
So, what can our YouTube subscribers expect from us on this journey?
Well, they can expect a lot of different places, a lot of cultural influence that from the aspect of being, you know, people that actually live in the region.
I'd like to take a local view. One of the things about us is that when we travel, I don't want to be one of those, here's the top 10 things to do in this XYZ city. I really like to talk to people that live there. Where would you have dinner? Where do you do your laundry? Where do you get your groceries? And really get a sense of what it's like to live in some of these different areas. And the other thing is, I don't want to just go to all the Europe's greatest hits. I want to go to some kind of off-the-wall places too. How does that sound?
I think it's great, and that's where I want to challenge a lot of our viewers to actually give us a lot of ideas and use the comment box and help us.
Help us put together our itinerary. Where do you want to go? If you had a dream that you could go explore a place as a local citizen, where would it be?
Yeah.
Comment below, let us know. What I think our viewers will also be able to really experience a lot of behind the scenes planning as we put this together. So, for example, I don't know how the visas work. Have you done any research on that?
I've done a little bit of research. I know we have some issues with time in some of the Senjin areas. Other than that, then I need to do some more research into that and make sure that we're not violating any.
We'll definitely keep you guys informed as to where we can go and how long we can stay and what the rules are. Interesting. The other thing that we can promise you is you will get some other behind the scenes information about not just the visas, but what do you bring? What kind of gear do we need? How do we figure out health insurance? I have diabetes, and so I've been very, very successful managing that here in the States. I have a great team and a great routine, so that's very well managed. I'm going to be very curious to see how well I can manage out in the wild outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're going to have to put together a pretty comprehensive list of items that we really need to look at. When one of them being healthcare, insurance, things of that nature. Another thing that's going to be impactful is how do we get around? How do we travel?
Transportation, right? Are we going to take the Eurorail? Are we going to take buses? Are we going to fly? Are we going to get a little car? I don't know what that looks like. It's going to be fun for you guys to see how we unpackage this journey.
Yeah, and then a lot of it's going to be by the seat of our pants, spontaneity.
We're good like that.
However, there's going to be some planning too, and we're going to not going to live out of a shoebox, that's for sure.
Well, and what I think is really cool about this opportunity is it gives us the chance to reinvent ourselves as we're kind of coming into some of the later years in our life. And this isn't the end of our life. We're reinventing. We're kind of starting over in a lot of ways to really become that citizen of the world and look at things through a different lens.
Honey, I'm still growing up.
Yeah, tell me about it. We're going to figure it out and love it along the way, for sure. So if this dream that we are planning to live out stirs something in you, please subscribe to our channel. Please give us comments of what you think would be fun or interesting for us to experience or explore along the way. And cheers to you. We're excited.
Cheers.